Hey folks, Dennison here from Tally. So I am back in New York and it is crazy cold here. Definitely way colder than it was in Utah. So to follow up, something I want to talk to you about today is timing, right? As the sort of adage goes, timing is everything. And that is indeed true. But probably more difficult than timing is getting the timing right. And that's probably the hardest thing to do when you're thinking about planning an ICO or planning a token launch of any sort. Because at the end of the day, probably the most important thing that's going to affect your raise here is going to be timing. And timing is not something that you necessarily have control over. Unless it's something that you specifically know is going to happen, you don't really know what timing is going to be like. So we had two ICOs happen recently on other platforms. There's a HuruPay on MetaDAO, and there's Rainbow Wallet's ICO on Uniswap CCA. And both of them probably didn't perform the way folks would have expected entirely. HuruPay didn't meet its expected minimum raise amount, so they refunded all the money. And I think Rainbow, I'm not sure what Rainbow is looking to raise, so maybe it's not fair to categorize that as not hitting their goals, but it raised only a couple $100,000. So I think a lot of things that we hear in our customers' questions and concerns is really around timing and what they can do about timing to minimize the sort of danger that launching at the wrong time has. So to be honest, there isn't super much that you can do to minimize this danger. You kind of definitely want to launch in a moment where there's a lot of excitement and a lot of energy. And that's definitely something that, we're all dealing with the crypto markets and just the wider stock market in general right now. Like if you look, the market's really kind of like a mess out there. But there's also some wisdom in thinking about timing about long-term success. Personally, my sort of take is that today, with the market being as bad as it is probably the best time you could imagine to launch a token. I'm actually of the opinion that launching right now is a pretty fantastic idea because long-term, what you're able to do is you're actually able to build from here. Oh, I have a dog here. Oh, there's a cute little doggy here. You're not looking just for the opportune time to launch into the market, but you're also looking for the opportune time to sort of build a base from. And I think right now actually provides a really good opportunity to build a strong base. Other than that, it's going to be very difficult for you to time the market. It's really unclear what's going to happen next. We have a lot of exposure to the political markets right now. It's unclear what's going to happen with the current administration. It's unclear what's going to happen in terms of legislation. So I wouldn't hinge too much on that. I think as founders, you could really only hinge on the things that you could trust in, which is yourself and your team and your ability to execute and really pull off something at scale that people really want and people are really excited about. That's what's important, and I think that's what you should focus on leaning in. That's my takes on timing. I'm back here in Brooklyn. You will see me a lot around here in New York in the coming weeks. There's some exciting stuff coming up as well. Maybe you'll even see me in East Denver, TBD. But yeah, this is Dennison from Tally.